You're going through your parents' or a friend's of yours closet or garage. You're obtaining something either they asked you to retrieve for them or something you asked to borrow. You come across a firearm, loaded or unloaded, and you're not sure what to do because you may or may not have ever handled a firearm. I'm going to show you how to properly clear and handle a firearm using the guidelines off the NRA website and my 10 years experience within the United States Marine Corps. I will be using my own weapon to demonstrate this as a generalization on how to handle a firearm as if it were loaded, and also give you a generalization as if you knew how to clear it. So with this pistol, it's pretty much the same as a lot of pistols that are in modern homes today. This is a Para Ordnance 45 APC. This is a 1911 design. First and foremost, I've already removed the magazine out of the magazine well, which is located here. The second thing you would want to do is ensure it's unsafe. Lock the magazine, lock the slide to the rear. That way you can inspect whether or not there's any ammunition within the magazine well or the chamber. This one unfortunately sticks back to the rear, but it's got more than one safety on it, and you have to actually detent this in order to return it back to a safe position, which is the hammer up. Okay, now that I've given you a generalization of how to clear a firearm, but if you don't know how to clear that firearm, I'll give you general carrying practices on how to treat a firearm as if it were loaded, which is something you should do at all times. Even when I have an empty pistol in my hand, or rifle, whatever it may be, I always treat it as if it were loaded. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, on picking up a firearm, you should always keep your fingers straight and out of the trigger well, like this. Never put your finger in the trigger well unless you're intending to shoot something. Secondly, always keep the weapon or the firearm pointed in a safe general direction away from people. I was taught either point the firearm up or down. Always keep the weapon on fire until you intend to shoot. Now, if you don't know what the fire or what the safety is on that particular weapon, a lot of times they'll have a safety around the trigger well, around this general area right here, and it slides either in or out or up on top, and it'll have a lever up and down. This particular firearm doesn't have that, but it gives you something to look for. When weapon's on fire, 9 times out of 10, it'll either be a red dot and or a red circle. When it's pushed in the inside, there's a red circle on the other side that'll show you it's ready to fire. The second thing is never point the weapon on anything you do not intend to shoot. But if you're just moving it, like I said, never put your finger in the trigger well. A lot of accidental discharges happen from people that don't have the proper safety or some proper knowledge of safety handling, and they act as if it was a toy or due to lack of respect. Everybody, in my personal opinion, I know that's kind of a persuasive thing, but should have a knowledge of firearm safety, the same as they have a knowledge of how to properly drive an automobile, how to properly handle a knife. Each one of these things can hurt you. After today, you should have a basic knowledge of firearm handling and safety. If you ever get in a situation to where you have to handle a firearm, you should be able to without, you should be able to without the fear of not knowing if it was loaded or not. This with everything, safety is the primary factor. Have a good day, and my name's Justin Ford. Thank you.